Yo, what's up everyone, Akaraien here, coming to you with a new video. Today I want to talk about my Super Smash Bros. Ultimate main, Lil Mac. I have been Lil Mac main ever since the very start of the game, and currently have over 3,000 plus hours spent on Ultimate, often hours plus tournaments included, so I know what I'm talking about when it comes to this character. This video, as you can clearly read from the title, is a guide on how to play Lil Mac. This video is aimed towards people who are either low level players or just starting to pick up the character. I'll be covering the basic game plan, neutral, advantage, and disadvantage with the character in itself. More advanced things will be coming in upcoming videos, so just stay tuned for that. Also, a small percentage of people who watch my videos are actually subscribed, so if you end up liking this video, consider subscribing. It's free, and you can always change your mind. First things first, when starting to pick up Lil Mac, there are a couple of things to consider and know. For one, he's an extremely fast character overall, with being the third fastest character on the ground and also having the best frame in the entire game. He's a very strong glass cannon / rushdown character, meaning he's really good at packing a punch with insane moves like KO Punch, which can start killing at 5 to 25% depending on matchup, and most of his attacks do either kill extremely early or do a lot of damage. Lil Mac's smash attacks all have super armor, meaning you can go for any move in the entire game and not take any knockback. He's also the only character in the game who has 3 different angle F smashes that are all unique and have their own usage. Now that all this is out of the way, it's time to talk about his actual game plan. In neutral, or in general when playing Mac, I highly recommend using his tilts of his smash attacks. While his smashes are extremely strong, using his tilts grants him safe pressure, and they're overall really good tools to use. His down tilt is a really good pressure tool that can mostly just be thrown out of neutral. It also is a combo tool that can lead into either F tilt at low percent, or side B and KO punch at mid percent. Oh yeah, and also, down to side B is a kill combo at high percent. Keep that in mind. His F is a very good get off me tool, and you can also use it to kill your opponent pretty early if done properly. Overall, it's a really good and fast move that can just be used, it just doesn't really combo into anything. His up is a great anti-air tool, and can also just be used neutral overall. It's there to stuff out your opponent if they're approaching you, or when you're approaching them, it's a really quick tool to catch them when they're jumping. You can also combo up tilt into up tilt at mid percent or up tilt into up B, both of them work, around about average 35 to 45% on all characters. I will be making a full and detailed video on all of his combos, including jab lock setups, regular true combos etc, so just stay tuned for that. Those are just basic combos to at least make something happen. Moving on to the next one, which is advantage state. In advantage state, you mostly try to figure out what your opponent usually likes to go for. Do they like to jump? Do they like to shield? Do they tend to roll? And so on and so forth. Being able to adapt as Lil Mac is a crucial part which can make or break how successful you will be with the character. In tech situations, using down smash can help a lot because it covers a lot of space. It also does a lot of damage overall, so don't be shy in using it if you ever come across a tech situation with him. If you read where your opponent would roll, you can try to go for an F smash or down to the side B combo. It deals more damage overall than down smash, but your risk of missing it is obviously higher. Overall, my best advice is just to try to adapt and read your opponent and punish accordingly to the data given to you. I cannot teach you how to adapt, this is something you have to learn with playing the game a lot, so the more you play Lil Mac, the better you will get at it, and the more feel you will get for the game obviously. If you do still have any questions regarding the advantage state, you can feel free to ask me in the comment section down below. On ledge, either try to down smash someone to kill them as soon as they grab the ledge, or you try to go for down tilt to side B / F tilt. All of these things work in itself, it just highly depends on the move that comes. Certain characters do not have hitboxes at all, so you can safely just use down tilt all the time, but other moves who have hitboxes, for example like Link, can just extend those, so I would highly suggest in those situations to use down smash to the super armor. Just try to stay on stage and stuff out your opponent's options instead of going off stage as Lil Mac. He is a ground fighter, keep that in mind when playing him. Do not go in the air and try to make a lot of crazy plays, you're not there yet. It doesn't mean you will never be able to do it, it just means right now your focus shouldn't be to go into the air yet, just yet. He's about to become an air fighter in the next couple of tutorials. But for now, just keep that. When it comes to actual ledge trapping, I'll make a separate video to that because I have to go very in depth on what the flowchart would look like and also the options you have overall. For now, just try to be patient on ledge, don't go overboard with anything, okay? Moving on to the last step, which is his disadvantage state. In disadvantage, just be aware of your recovery options. You have several options Lil Mac, like directional air dodge, side B, up B, and wall jump. You also have counter, but we're leaving that out for today. Keep in mind that Lil Mac can only use a side B once when off stage, until he grabs the ledge again, so be careful to not spam it and mix up your options off stage. The best way to practice your recovery is literally just play a lot. I will show you some recovery combos and examples obviously, but the more you play, the more you will get the hang of it. Some basic recovery combos are side B into jump up B, side B to up B, air dodge, jump up B, jump up B. There's also a bit more advanced technique right here, which is if you're on a wall jump stage, you can use side B to wall jump up B. The timing of this is a little bit tight, so I would highly recommend you practicing this in training mode. If you're getting juggled, your best options to avoid that can be done by either jumping away from your opponent, using side B to get out of your position, fast falling, using counter, or air dodging. You can also try to land on a platform depending on the stages, but for example in the FD, I would just highly suggest you do either of the options beforehand. Lil Mac is a really fast character, even if he is in the air, so just try to avoid your opponent as much as possible until you land. He has a top 10 airspeed in the game, so it shouldn't be that much of a problem. Also, a secret tip when you're starting to play Lil Mac, a lot of Lil Macs tend to use counter as soon as they land, or like as soon as they try to land disadvantage. Do not do this, it is a huge mistake to do that. It is very obvious, and shield is just a faster option overall. So unless you literally know they're going to do a move, or you're still in the air while the attack comes through, do not use it. That is my ultimate tip for the beginner's guide of Lil Mac. Just don't use counter when you land. And that's it for today's Lil Mac beginner tutorial. More guides like this will follow in the upcoming future, so just stay tuned for more. Things like specific tech, more advanced things with Lil Mac overall, his flowchart, combos, all of that will be coming in the next weeks. So if you did enjoy this video, do not forget to like and subscribe. It is free, it doesn't cost anything, and you can always change your mind. Also, if you do have any questions related to Lil Mac, I highly suggest you join my Discord server. It is also free and is in the description down below. If you don't have Discord, then you can just write a comment on YouTube and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you so much for watching today's tutorial. I really hope you enjoyed it. And for now, have a good one. Bye.